How to stop checking on them, finally move on, detaching for good. After dealing with the emptiness, many people still struggle with checking their ex's social media, asking mutual friends about them, or secretly hoping for a sign from them. This keeps them stuck in an emotional loop, unable to fully detach. This video will help them break that habit, regain control over their mind, and truly move on. You tell yourself you've moved on. But then, late at night, you find yourself scrolling through their social media, checking if they watched your story, or wondering what they're doing without you. You know you shouldn't care. You know looking won't change anything. But a part of you still can't stop. I get it. It's one of the hardest habits to break after letting go. But today, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop checking on them, why your mind is addicted to the cycle, and how to finally detach for good. Why you can't stop checking on them. The psychology of emotional attachment. This behavior is so addictive and normal, so they don't feel ashamed. Your brain is seeking closure that doesn't exist. Your mind is still looking for answers, hoping to see something that will make it make sense. But the truth? No amount of checking will give you the closure you're craving. Emotional hooks are still attached. You spent so much time emotionally invested in them that your brain has wired itself to associate them with reward. Every time you check on them, you get a temporary dopamine hit, but then it makes you feel worse afterward. It's not about them, it's about the void they left. You're not really checking on them. You're checking on the version of yourself that still believes they mattered. You're checking on the what-ifs. How to stop checking on them. Break the habit for good. This is where you give real, practical steps to help them detach. 1. Block or mute them if you need to, and be honest about why you haven't yet. If you haven't blocked or muted them yet, ask yourself why. Are you secretly hoping they'll reach out? Are you afraid of fully closing that door? Be honest with yourself, because the only way to move forward is to stop looking back. 2. Stop looking for signs, messages from the universe about them. One of the sneakiest ways we stay stuck is by convincing ourselves that every little thing is a sign from the universe that we're meant to reconnect. If you keep looking for signs about them, you'll always find them, because your brain is searching for meaning where there is none. 3. Rewire your brain with a pattern interrupt. Every time you feel the urge to check on them, do something else instead. Go for a walk, text a friend, or even just close your eyes and breathe. This breaks the cycle and retrains your brain to detach from the habit. 4. Journal this question: what am I hoping to find? Next time you reach for your phone to check their profile, pause and ask yourself, what am I hoping to see? Their life hasn't stopped. They're not sitting there waiting for you to check in. And you shouldn't be, either. 5. Focus on your own mystery. Not there's the only reason you're still checking on them is because your life feels predictable, and theirs feels like a mystery. Make yourself the main character again. Create a life that's so exciting, you don't even think about theirs. Final words: when you stop checking, you start healing. One day, you're going to realize you haven't checked on them in weeks. And in that moment, you'll feel the biggest sense of relief, because that's when you'll know you're free. You don't need to know what they're doing anymore. You don't need to watch their life from the outside. Because you're finally living yours. Comment below. What's one habit you're replacing checking on them with? Let's hold each other accountable. Subscribe for more such videos.